Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. In this lesson, we are going to continue with how to use the Pathfinder panel on text. So let's get started. So we are going to start by typing out our text. We'll go to the tools bar, select the type tool, and then click on the artboard, and then we write our text. Jesus. Let me also try to change its color to a lighter color. I really love blue, so let's go with this blue. So in order for Pathfinder to work on text, we need to convert it to outlines. So you right click on your text and then create outlines. So the outline text is usually compound path, and sometimes Pathfinder may fail to work if the paths are not clean. So to clean it out or to reset it, we go to Object, then we go to Compound Path, and then we hit Release. Then after again, we select it, we go to Object, we go back to Compound Path, and then we click Make. So when we click Make, it's going to remove the fill. Then we select it again, and then we give it our color here, like this. So now we are going to bring an object over our text. So we go to that tools bar, click on the rectangle tool, and then we draw the rectangle tool over our text like this. So now we are going to select, and we are going to now start using our Pathfinder panel. If you don't have it already, you go to Window, then you look for Pathfinder, which is this. And I already had it, so it has appeared here. Let me bring it here today so that it's near us. So when I select my object and I unite, it is going to unite everything plus the word. Yeah. And when let's say when I write out another word, Jesus, let me change the color today so that we can have like, so this is what Unite has done. We can reduce it a little so that we have more space for others. So this is Jesus. When I get, let's get a circle. When I get a circle over it, like this, make sure it overlaps. When I select all of it, and then let me first make sure it's at the center. Okay. So when I select all of it, and then I go to minus front, no, it hasn't worked. Sorry, we missed something. Oh, sorry about it. Sorry about it. We need to change this to outlines. So you right click, change to outlines, create outlines. Then you go to Object, Compound Path, Release. Again, you go to Object, Compound Path, Make. So let us copy this color here. Yeah. So now we can have this one over this one by doing this and this. So we have aligned them. So when I go to Subtract, you see now it has not worked. And do you know why? Because when I'm doing minus front and the text is at the back, it will not work. So what we do, you click OK, click on this shape, arrange, send it to back, and then do it again. So you select it and then minus front. So you see that minus front has removed the top object from the one behind it. So it has created what some of us call negative space. Yeah. So this is what minus front has done. So let's again get our text, Jesus, and then create outlines. go to compound path, release, go to compound path again, and then make. Then we are going to give it another color. Let us have green today. So this is green, and then we are going to have, let's have a rectangle. So when I select my text and shape, I go to intersect. So what intersect does, it keeps only the area where the shapes have overlapped. So it has kept the area where the shape and the text have overlapped, and it has deleted the rest. So this is what intersect has done. So we are going to go to exclude, and we also see what it does. So again, we are going to write our text. Let us give it another color. Let's use this. I want to do something different today. Let me do. I want to make sure at least the text. I want to make sure my text is almost at the edge of my rectangle. So when I select, have we created outlines? Oh my God, sorry. So I create outlines, object, compound path, release. Then again, object, compound path, make. This is to help us reset. So I'm going to give it this color. Let me just use the eyedropper. And then let me bring back my shape on top of my word and my text. And then I select all. And then I go to exclude. So what exclude does, it removes the overlapping areas and keeps remaining parts of both the shape and the text. So it has removed all the overlapping areas, and we have stayed with this. So it has also created negative space like minus front did. You can actually create some cool things using exclude also. You can make your letters portrait, even this one portrait out here, and then you stay with some cool text. Again, we are going to write our Jesus, our text. Yeah, our Jesus, our text. We are going to right click and create outlines. Then we are going to clean it out by releasing and making again the compound path. And then we are going to give it a color. Let us use maroon. And then we are going to draw an object over it like this. And then we are going to select it, and then we divide. So, like we learned in the previous lesson, divide cuts out shapes wherever they overlap and turns each section into separate pieces. So when I click ungroup, I will move. So it has cut out different shapes. It has left this one, you see? It has cut out shapes into separate pieces, like you see. So this is what the divide does. We're going to also put these other pieces on top of what it has done. So again, we are going to go to merge. So I'm going to write out my text, and we are going to go over the same thing. Again, give it some color. Oh, I forgot to click on the color. Draw a shape around it. Okay, today let me use ellipse. So when I do this and come to, oh, no, okay, we are using trim. So when I trim, so what trim does, it removes the hidden areas while keeping the visible parts intact. So it has removed the hidden areas, which were the words behind, and it has kept the ones that were visible intact. So that's why you don't see the word available. So let us go to merge Jesus. I'm going to give it a color. Let me copy this. I'm going to press Alt and drag so that I don't have to go back with don't have to go over again. So Jesus, so let us come, let's get a shape over it like this. Oh, let us actually try to use a different color and we see how that comes out. Let me try and use a different color over it and I see. We are using merge. So I go here, then come to merge. So what merge has done, it works like trim, but also combines shapes that share the same color into one. But remember, these shapes and the text and the shape are not sharing the same color. So I think it has merged with the top color to create, to merge it out. Let us first put the text. Let's first do undo. And then we put the text on top and we see what happens. So when I go to merge, what has merge done? It has actually just grouped it. Yes. So I think on text, it is different when it also when it is a shape on a shape. So we've seen that difference. Anyways, let's go to crop. So I'm going to get this text. Again, I'm going to press Alt so that I can get and drag so that I can get a piece of that. So I'm going to put a shape over it. And then I'm going to select it like this. And I'm going to. So what crop does, like we learned in the previous lesson, it uses the top object as a mask and removes everything outside of the object. So it has masked out everything else, and whatever that was within the shape is what has been masked. Yeah, so we are going to go to outline. So let us copy our text. You click Alt, hold it, and then drag. So let us reduce this. And let us reduce this also. It's taking a lot of space for nothing. Let's reduce this also. Yes. Oh, let us get a shape. We are going to select it and then go to outline. So outline just creates outlines of whatever that you have selected, like you see. Let us reduce it a little and have it here. Then lastly, we have minus back. Minus back is actually the opposite of minus front. So when you select it like this, let me give it another color. I love trying certain things and see if they work. Sometimes these things we don't try them out when you are really designing because we don't have the time. So let me select and then you go to minus back. So the reason it has worked is because my text was at the back, not at the front. So that is it for using Pathfinder on text. See you in the next lesson. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss out on other videos. Bye!